Welcome back and welcome to the second half of the presentation. We're cruising along. We are up into this point in the presentation. We built rapport. We went through the no-cost benefits. We collected some referrals, hopefully a lot. We've got the client's trust. We're having a good time with them. Now, guys, when we get to the survey, which is what we're going to talk about in this chapter, this is where the sale really starts. This is our first real time that we're talking about insurance. And so as we remember throughout the course of this training, our job as the representative is to identify problems and provide solutions. So we use the survey for a few reasons. Number one, we want to pre-qualify and pre-screen the clients and their family based on any medical conditions to make sure that when it's all said and done, when they want the full inflation option, they're going to be able to get it. The other thing that we're going to do is assess their current insurance situation. Guys, we're well aware that everybody has some form of life insurance, or I should say most everybody has some form of life insurance, whether if it's inside of work or outside of work. But fact of the matter is, barely anybody has the insurance that they need or all the insurance that they need. So what the survey is going to do, it's going to evaluate somebody's real-time situation, and it's going to scrub it against what they already have for coverage, and based off of 5% of their income, it's going to provide a program that's going to fill those needs. For example, if during the survey, when we get to the part where we're asking about their coverages, what they already have, if you put in that they don't have any coverage, this is what the program's going to show. All right, and this is based on one example of course, many. If, let's say, the client tells you that they have $200,000 worth of coverage and you allocate that into the whole life section, this is what the program's going to show. Understand, it's the same family with the same income. They have $200,000 worth of coverage. The program is going to show something different based on their situation. Now, if you take that same $200,000 of coverage that individual has and you plug it into the term life column, this is what it's going to show. You can see how it changes the program. In this example versus the last one, they didn't have any final expenses that was recommended for the primary insured on this one. In this example, though, it does have the $30,000 of final expenses, but it takes away a lot from the income protection because what the computer is seeing is that they already have coverage to fill at least part of that need. Now, in this final example, you'll see if you take that same $200,000 that we've been talking about, and if in their minds that's allocated towards paying off the mortgage, if something happens to them, this is the program that it's going to show. So guys, it's really important to understand that the areas in which you put their coverage, it's going to help determine the program that's going to be spit out by the survey, by the computer. So I'm excited to talk to you more about the survey, how to do it, more of the intricacies. But I'm excited for this chapter, guys. This is really our introduction into the second half of the presentation, into the half where the sale gets start to made. And it's really important as you guys embark on your journey into the second half of the presentation, just understand this. The survey is so critical and so crucial to somebody's ability to make a sale. I encourage you guys all, just with everything else, practice this as much as you can. It is going to be very evident to the client whether or not you've practiced, whether you're comfortable with this, whether you understand what the survey is going to lead to in the form of a program. So I encourage you all to practice. This is an extremely important part of the whole process, a lot of which it's the ability to make a sale or not make a sale. This is where we're going to gain a lot of sales or, unfortunately, lose a lot of sales. It's based on how prepared you are with how much you've practiced the survey. So I'll see you guys again soon.